When somebody is first diagnosed with ADHD, there's usually a mixture of relief and a bit of grief, a bit of sadness. We're happy that we finally have an explanation for why things have been the way they have. And there is an accompanying remorse that this explanation hadn't been provided sooner in someone's life. That if only I'd known this earlier, if only people had seen the signs, why didn't the teachers see it, blah, blah, blah. It's so common to the point that we might almost say it's just a mandatory part of the process of coming to terms with and then embracing your own ADHD diagnosis. So much so that the phrase a client once shared with me to describe this was re-grief. The mixture of relief and grief combined. And really, why am I making this video? I want to illustrate that this is such a common phenomenon because frequently people find themselves a bit confused. They sort of go, well, how dare I feel these conflicting emotions? How dare I feel relieved and also saddened? What's wrong with me? Or something like that, or that one seems to rob legitimacy of the other in terms of these feelings and how much we feel them. So I want to talk about this. I want to make sure that people are aware that not only is this common, in many ways it's normal, if not even the healthy response, is to feel this combination of feelings. And the salve that we should apply is always just being grateful that we didn't find out later. For example, typically people, if they have the fairly late ADHD diagnosis, maybe 40 or something, 40 or perhaps 50, that can be really devastating. More than someone who might have found out at 25 and wish they found out at 15, which is totally valid, but someone who's, in their 40s, etc., they are much more aware of the weight of the missed opportunities. However, the salve that we apply is, at least we found out now, and not even later. And while that may seem like a bit of a stretch at a silver lining, it is true, and it is the aspect that we have to focus on. We have to focus on, okay, awesome. Yes, now I know what's going on. Now I can change everything moving forward through this new lens, through this new perspective. Now I have the power. Let's see what I can do with it, with the time that I have left. Let's really go. And then the other part of it also is that sort of the longer that we spent not having this explanation, the longer that we spent kind of doing things the hard way, it does mean that we will already have developed so many more mechanisms and strategies for getting by, so that when we do bring in the adjunct, ADHD medications and therapies and treatments and coaching, whatever, generally we're in a better place to make more use of it quickly. So we can catch up, and there's no such thing as lost time or lost ground. The only thing that really, really, truly matters is where you are in your journey right now, and what you choose to do with the time you have left, which is a lot more than you think. Because we're also time blind, so we do think that, the future doesn't exist and I don't have any time left at all, when realistically there's quite a lot. But it just doesn't always feel that way to us either. Useful to keep in mind. Thank you for your time. I hope you found this useful. And I hope that the re-grief aspect of your journey in your ADHD life passes as smoothly and as appropriately as it can. Thanks so much. If you like this, hit like, hit subscribe. I do make a new video every single day, and I look forward to sharing more with you in the next one tomorrow.